What's going on? 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 What's going on, y'all? It's God Mama here. Shout out to all my God children, my God family, my loves. You feel me? Shout out to my spirit team, those living and not living. You understand? Period. And those of you who are down with me, and to those of you who want to be down with me, you understand? Period. That part right there was good, everybody. Was good. Okay, that part right there. It's Sunday. It's Sunday, you know, and I was just finna go out and do so much stuff, but then I had the mindset, the idea run across my mind to cook my own food, right? Period. Cook for myself. That way I'll be satisfied with everything that I eat. You understand that part right there? But yeah. It's giving that like though, yeah, you could tell you been eating and things like that. You know what people say when they say that, like you healthy and things like that. Or you could tell you been eating, and it's like giving that like some of y'all you eating your I heard eating that cornbread and things like that. You probably like more up on the thick side or hefty. You understand? Peace, love, and light. Period. And I'm hearing that too. Like do a shake come with those fries? You understand something like that? I don't know if somebody being funny, if you got somebody like hitting on you at this time or something like that. Peace, love, and light. But it's giving that you are so fine. You understand? Period. And it's crazy. And it's like somebody is like, yes, you blow their mind. You that type of a person. It's like, or something that you do is mind blowing. You understand? Peace, love, and light. And it's like that somebody they just can't get you off their mind. You understand? You can have a few people thinking about you like that as well. You understand? And it's crazy. It's like somebody could be on your heels. You understand? And I don't know what that's about. You understand? But yeah, somebody could be up on your heels. You understand? They could be like wanting to know where you at, what you doing, who you with, all of that type of stuff. You understand? Peace, love, and light. They could this could be a new relationship as well. That's what I'm hearing. Some of y'all coming to a new relationship or something like that. Okay, but I'm also hearing it's a second chance for somebody, right? Period. And I'm hearing Aaliyah, right? So that part right there, and I'm hearing it. At first you don't succeed, then dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again, try again. So that's what I'm hearing. Okay, peace, love, and light. And somebody is like, really though, they said it's been a long time, and that's Timberland, right? But I'm hearing some other shit. Like somebody literally left you for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Without a word, or what he said, without a beat to step to. You understand? So this could be a producer. You understand? Period. Some of y'all could be artists. You could do music. This could be a producer that could have left you hanging or some shit like that. Or yeah, it's giving they left you hanging. Peace, love, and light. And he said, what? I left you without a beat to step to. You understand? Peace, love, and light. So it's giving that. I don't know what the person was doing and things like that, but it's giving that. You know what I'm saying? Now you marching to the beat of your own drum. This person could have been somebody who was there with you, guiding you as well, or should have been a guide to you up in some sort of a process or something like that, right? But it's like they was doing their own thing for a long time. So it's like, okay, so it's like peace, love, and light. It's been a long time. But he said, I shouldn't have left you. So it's like somebody thinking about something like that. They shouldn't have left you hanging, or they shouldn't have left you, you know what I'm saying? Period. And what he said, without a beat to step to. You understand? Somebody is a damn producer or something like that. They do something with some music or something. Hey, y'all, what's going on? So we got a deceit in the reverse. So it's like you're not lying about what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and all of that type of stuff. But it's also like you got a victory. So perhaps this person forgot about you. You understand? Somebody could have forgot about you or something. There's something like going on right now where people are talking about you, and then they was reminded, and then they think about, damn, I told Shorty I was gonna give her a beat, or I told bro I was gonna give him a beat or some shit, or I was gonna look out, and I fucking forgot. I got too busy and stuff like that. And if that's it, then it ain't no hard feelings and stuff like that. Just express that when the next time you see that person. Period. Okay, you just was too busy and all of that type of shit, right? So we got a victory, and we got the seed in a reverse. So you could be feeling like a winner. You understand? Period. And you're not deceiving yourself with what it is that you're feeling. But listen here, listen here, listen here. Up in that song, she say, I'm talking about Aaliyah, but then she say, what would you do to get to me? Right? So pretty much what she's saying is like she's asking somebody like, try again, and this time do something bigger. This time, go outside of the box. You understand? That type of shit, period. It's nothing toxic or anything, but she's asking, like, what would you do to get to me? It's giving, like, somebody, they will run to you. You understand it? I don't know why I just heard that out of nowhere, but it's like, I want to run to you. So somebody, I don't know what it is, like they want to come to you. They will whatever. You understand, with the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel and the seed in the reverse, okay? So it's like, yeah, what would you do to get to me? Somebody's then she said, would you be yourself and all of that type of stuff and things like that, period, or whatever would you do to have your way and all of that type of shit. You want to know. So she want to know what type of man you is and all of that type of shit. You understand? Peace, love, and like, thank you for the subscribes, you know, thank you for the likes and shares and things like that. Feel me? If you love it here, you like it here, you understand that part right there. What I said, he love it over here. He ain't never coming back. Peace, love, and like, that part right there. So it's like you could be thinking of songs, you could be hearing lyrics out of nowhere. You understand? That's your clairaudience tapping in. You understand? Peace, love, and light. Some of y'all, you could be listening to music and it's like it's not of this era or time period. It's timeless though. You understand? Peace, love, and light. That's what I'm hearing. It's timeless. Okay, something about you and your style and things like that is timeless. I'm hearing run that shit back. Period. I'm hearing run that shit back. You understand? I don't know what it is. If something somebody said or something, exactly what the fifth chakra. This is the throat chakra, right? That's your throat chakra. That's when you're in a healthy place, expressing yourself verbally, you know, vocally. You understand? Peace, love, and light. Even when it's like coming down to writing and shit like that, you're clearing the mind. You put some real shit on paper that is understandable, that people can understand and that is legible. You understand? Peace, love, and light. Also, it's like your thoughts. Your thoughts are very fucking clear at this time as well. And it's like if you're speaking and communicating with people, articulating yourself, they know exactly what you're saying. They know exactly what you mean and things like that. You're getting straight to the point, and that's what you need to be clear. Okay, that part right there. Some of y'all, you got spiritual ties and connections. You understand? So be clear about what you desire, because your spirit team is working with you to make that shit happen. You understand? So be clear about that, right? So it was like we just had to go through some detoxing and stuff like that and clearing out our mind of the negative thoughts and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Look at certain things from a different angle, different perspective and stuff like that, so we can, you know, you can move past that shit without thinking about it too much. You understand? That's what I'm seeing here too. So somebody, y'all having to talk about money, or y'all gonna be talking about money because somebody got an opportunity for somebody, and it's like, y'all, they like that person and all of that type of stuff and things like that is what I'm seeing here. But it's like they also know that that person is very business minded, and that person is working on their financial stability and things like that at this time. So I'm seeing somebody having a talk with somebody else after they made a certain choice or a decision. You understand? Peace, love, and light. Where your intuition is concerned, your instincts are concerned, and things like that. Some of y'all got victories is what I'm seeing, because you did what your mind told you to do. You understand? Period. That part right there. You did what your first mind said. That's what we call that. That's what their intuition would be. When they be like, damn, I should have listened to my first mind. I should have listened to what I thought about doing first. I should have did the first thing I thought about doing, or said the first thing that comes to my mind and things like that. And it's often that when we don't, that's when we realize we running into issues and stuff. But some of y'all, you getting that. You getting it. Now you're realizing that you're not running into them problems and issues and situations because you actually are listening to your first mind. Now, I'm hearing radical. You understand? So it's like something about your belief system, something about, yeah, and it could be like that. And it's like it's not really that all of that out of control or anything like that. You understand? It's just this shit is out of this world and things like that. But you know, and it's like people like that shit is crazy that you will just do what you feel or what you think without even knowing what the outcome is going to be or something like that. And it's like it's just a feeling that I get. Like I get this feeling and I know everything is going to be okay type shit, period. Because somebody, I'm hearing somebody asking, like, what do you know? What do you mean about discernment? Like, how would you know if a person is lying to you or telling you the truth or this or that? Like, you telling me to use my discernment, but what is discernment and things like that is giving that. You know what I'm saying? It's a feeling. It's literally, and that's one of your senses, your one of your chakras, that heart chakra, that center, and then that solar plexus. Those are the ones that are connected to your feelings and things, and what when other people are able to resonate with you and things like that as well. So somebody, it's like you're probably getting ready to go on a trip, period. And I don't know why I'm hearing it like that. Like, I'm going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship. What is that shit? It was one of them shows from in the past and things like that. Peace, love, and like little Einstein, right? Somebody's very damn smart. It could be a child and they could be like a genius. You understand? Peace, love, and light. Some of y'all, you could have been a genius ever since you were a child. You were always very, very smart. You understand? But yeah, somebody, it's like you learned the lesson. Okay, I don't know if it's something that you're expressing, right? And it's like now it's time for you to, it's looking like, go somewhere, and apply this knowledge, apply whatever it is, you understand, do what you say you're gonna do, that type of shit, period. Oh my god, because that's what I'm hearing, like on some real shit, do what you say you're gonna do, that type of shit, you hear me? Peace, love, and light. So it's giving that, it's time for that, right? The sun card here, fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So it's like you're very, very creative as well. Okay, something about your lingo and the way you say that shit. You understand? Peace, love, and like that part right there. It's something about avoiding a storm as well, and the sun is shining very, very bright where you are. Okay, some of y'all, I'm hearing thank you, right? Period. I'm hearing thank you. I'm hearing you're beautiful. I'm hearing some other shit as well. Somebody saying some things like happy birthday. You understand? Period. I'm hearing happy birthday. Whew. So then it's definitely a new beginning coming together for a relationship or two people, couple, or something like they about to be in a relationship or just coming together, hanging out, realizing that they care about each other or some shit like that. It's something new, okay? And they're releasing any type of hostile energy between them. It's like, I don't know, it's like you meet somebody and it's like you didn't really like them before you met them type shit, period, or y'all had a little rocky type of situation or relationship and stuff until y'all talk, or this person says something and it's like, oh, they didn't really mean no harm and this and that or something. Like you get a different understanding or something. Now you can hear clear or see they truth. They letting you know some shit. I don't know. But it brightens up the whole situation, you understand? Clouds start moving away, all type of shit like that. Angel of love. So somebody could be just a peaceful person, a loving, kind individual. Right, that part right is that part too. You could have spoke some things that brought healing over your family and your friend group, is what I'm seeing here as well. Okay, so I didn't try to do that, but this card just stayed down there when I picked it all up. So what's the one that is? Oh, somebody telling somebody that they love them as well, period. I was watching this show the other day and it was weird as hell. You understand, period. That show was weird as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. It's like... it was some shit in there, but they had both told each other their feelings and emotions. And what's so crazy is they both thought the worst of each other until they actually expressed their feelings to each other and shit. And the man say some prophetic ass shit to the woman, and that shit hit her crazy. But she's like a person who's like elite, you understand? She up there type shit. Got so many people, friends and stuff like that, and people going through all kind of shit. And he really telling her like, you be very detached and stuff, and you don't really understand what people be going through when they hurting and this and that and third. So it's giving like one person up in a situation could be that type of person, but it's like it's not that they are like that because they don't care about people and things. They'll see people hurting and stuff and they'll think that they can make it better. They can fix it. So instead of dwelling up on the bad part of the problem or the what's going on bad, she's like trying to fix it for them and things like that, or she wants to make them happy and things like that. But it's like sometimes people just want to cry. Sometimes people just hurt and they just want to be held or left alone and things like that. They don't want nobody to try to make it better for them and things like that. They want to feel how they feel. So he said some stuff to her like until you're able to understand and things like that and woo woo. But it was like as soon as he said said is she understood. And it was like, it's not the fact that I don't understand, it's that nobody's around me afraid. Nobody's around me with the balls or the courage to challenge my mindset or thinking or something that I would say or a way that I would move, right? That type of energy. And it's like this because that she's so much of a boss, period. In that situation, she was a princess, okay? And so pretty much her elitism, people are afraid, to tell your highness, you understand, period, that they're wrong, you understand, that type of shit, right? So this one particular person stepped out and out of the, out of his position to put her in check or whatever the case may be and say some shit to her, right? And so what's so fucking crazy is he walked off after that in the rain and shit like that, and at first she like, just go, and then out of nowhere she like, but why would he say that to me and stuff, and start thinking and shit. And then she tell him to stop her car and she get out and she go run back to him and a couple of blocks through the rain to him and shit like that, and to express her feelings and stuff. And like, she do got him, she just, in her position, don't allow her to show him. You understand, too much, that type of shit, right? So somebody's speaking some shit, and it's like they might tell somebody they love them, they love you, you understand, it's giving that, okay? But we got 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, okay, reading in between the lines and stuff like that is also helping somebody to make more money and things like that is what I'm seeing here too. If somebody could have got a promotion as a result of that as well, being able to, like, somebody not expressing their feelings and emotions, but somebody's very like intuitive, or it's like not even that, they are very insightful, right? And they pay attention to details and things, and so they know the person likes them, whether they ever expressed it or not. They could tell that that person has some sort of love, care, or concern, right? Something about the way somebody showed appreciation as well, or say thank you for some shit with this community, thanking their community for help and assistance, love, healing energy sent towards them, love energy sent towards them, and things like that. And it's like somebody is like motivation and love, that's what helped to get them started and get them pushing and get them going. And then community here, this support. You can have people in your community who is very grateful for you. And I'm going to tell you right now, your community could be more of a, when it says 6th chakra, light, it's like energetic. And some people are probably physically around you as well in your community and things like that, come from the same places you come from and things like that. But to me, it's giving resonate, people who resonate with you and things like that, or people who you have assisted with kind words, you understand, telling them something good about themselves, helping them to love themselves a little bit more and shit. And it's like, I don't even know why I'm hearing this, but it's like I need to touch bases up on some shit. I wanted to say it before, but then I saw the person getting very, very like weird, and and it's like I can tell I offended the fuck out of them, because you can see how they moving now when I'm talking about Fat Joe and shit like that. And I tried to tell her, I was saying it while I was saying what I was saying, all I could hear is fat bitch, and I kept hearing it, you understand. But in my mindset, when it comes to that particular, you understand, period, it's not Fat Joe, it's Fat Boy, you understand, period. I'ma just keep that shit real, him. But he not even fat no more, right? But that's what I kept hearing, fat bitch. And it was like, well, I was talking about Fat Joe, but it's a similar situation, you hear me? Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about too, right? But it's like when Fat Joe and them start seeming to be offended and moving like they was offended, it's like a while, I don't even know if I should apologize or if I should like clarify some shit. You understand? Period. Like when I see people like, yeah, you took it and you took it to heart, folks. And I really was sitting there searching for clarity while I was saying everything that I was saying. You understand? But then it came to me and hit me, right? And it's that person, you understand, been causing drama and shit, getting in the way of some other shit and stuff like that, because they got some shit to hide. You understand? Now, it is what it is, period. Because that part right there, I expressed some shit, and I said some shit like Lil Wayne said some shit up in his lyrics about how people be 44 and they still performing on stage and they still on tour and all of that type of shit. And I said some shit too, and some people could have felt offended, but it's like I was only talking about whoever I was talking about. And if I wasn't talking about you, then I wasn't talking about you, right? But it's like some of y'all are older and y'all still are on tour doing y'all thing and all of that type of shit. But understand what I just said, like, you doing your fucking thing. People still love you. You're still relevant. Your music, your artwork, your whatever, it's timeless. Look at it from that perspective rather than the negative shit that was spoken, okay? Period. Now, even though I done talk some shit to you and I done probably, you know, and at the same time, I'm not going to take away from your greatness. You understand? Sometimes you don't fuck with people. You don't like them and shit like that. But it's like you got to admit that they great. You understand? Or what they fucking did is great and all of that type of stuff. I don't want y'all depressed. Period. Like, I don't want you sad and I don't want you depressed. You understand? Mary J. Blige. Period. Get your shit together, honey. You good? We good? You hear me? That part right there on some real shit. It's people out here that I can just tell. You understand? And it's like, why you doing that to yourself? You know? Period. You don't even got to do that to yourself because of some shit that I said. You know? But it is what it is. Peace, love, and light. Now, so we got appreciation here. So that's what I'm hearing right now. And I'm hearing her music. I'm hearing that's one song when she be like, you are my everything. You are. So that part right there. So we got appreciation, okay? And I'm shuffling. Nothing's really coming out now. But we got the strength card there when I stop, right? So let's see if there's anything more to this message. This take a lot of courage, you know what I'm saying, period, to address certain issues, certain problems, certain things, you know what I'm saying, bringing light, clarity to situations, right, period, bringing healing to situations and things like that with the rest and rejuvenation card as well. Somebody's appreciating a rest that they have been able to get and things like that. Somebody will be able to get rest after this shit, you understand, period, and they'll appreciate that as well, right? So we got Goddess of the Moon here and we got victory here, okay, with Goddess of the Moon, rest and rejuvenation. Get you some rest though, Mary J. Blige. That's that part. Sit down somewhere. Your birthday just passed, all that type of shit. Take a break. Peace, love, and light. We got man holding a coin coming out. Cornucopia here. Somebody, yeah, it's like you don't gotta chase because you attract, and it's like your blessings are showing up as well. You got dogma or good karma, whatever you want to call that, right? Period. Now, whatever you want to call it, we need to figure out what it is, though, for real, though, right? Period. But it's like, yeah, you got good karma and shit like that coming in, okay? It's looking like a pink butterfly leading you to your blessings. Patience here. Patience was key during this whole entire process. Divine timing. You understand? Because I was finna say something about deny. It's not deny, right? It's just not time, right? That's some shit like that. Is divine timing and orchestration, okay? So that part right there, somebody take a break and let this, and this man coming into the picture or whatever, or this man here, and it's like, let him do some shit for you or something like that. I don't know. Who's this guy? Don't really matter right now. Oh, period. That's what I'm hearing. But it's about expressing yourself, you understand, and then getting some rest, taking some time for yourself, right? Not forcing anything up in this situation, to being patient. And somebody, he's I don't know, could be a well-established man, somebody like that, and it's like you taking some time to yourself and allowed this person to do what he needed to do. You understand? Peace, love, and light. Where it comes to stabilizing himself or business or finances and things like that, as well as his health, okay? Peace, love, and light. So yes, patience is bringing you blessings, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. Your patience in a certain situation. Also is giving like calmly or loving speaking to somebody, okay? 7 chakra, Archangel Uriel, some sort of situation going on where somebody with the Akashic records, this go deep, is deeper than, you know, period. Something about some deep wisdom, ancient wisdom. Knowing mysteries, okay, spiritual mysteries and things, being somebody who connected to the sun, all right, period. The sun, the source power, life force, energy, things like that. Somebody very, very powerful. Man, it's not just one person. And I see a man holding, this is a thinking woman and a thinking man, and she was divinely guided to that man, but she was smart. It's her wisdom who let her know exactly who it was, you know, being able to see through facades and shit like that, and being able, it's like somebody got some sort of vision where they able to tell exactly who or what, what they need to do, who they need to speak to, where they need to go, all of that type of shit. They also divinely guided, okay, with the door to personal healing and happiness, okay, to take care of themselves. Is what I'm seeing here as well. You got abundance blossoming in your life, but it's like take care of yourself now. You always thinking about taking care of other people and shit like that. It's time for you to do some shit for yourself. Go buy yourself something nice. Go do something nice for yourself. We got attachments in the reverse, taking off the mask, showing who you are, expressing your true feelings and emotions. This also represents not allowing certain things to hold you back. You understand? Because this little when in upright, she got a chain on her and she chained to a pole or some shit. You're not a slave, okay? Period. That's what I'm hearing. You're not a slave to fear, to the judgment of other people or anything. You're being yourself is what I'm seeing here. The temple path, and you're walking on your purpose. You understand? You're in your purpose with your mask off at that. Peace, love, and light. That could look very unorthodox. That could be very like you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say that, but y'all know it's a meme rolling around. People, I don't know who made it up, but it was like somebody saying like, I couldn't be a pastor because I'd be like, see, y'all niggas don't really love God. So it's giving that you got the mask off and you in your purpose, and it could be like I don't know. It could be funny. It could be like very, very like weird, or just different. And it can have a lot of people with a question mark in their head, like what the hell, Okay, so we got action here. So something about taking some sort of action now that you've aligned yourself properly. Peace, love, and light on what? Now that you're walking in your purpose, now you knowing that you're going in the right direction, it's time for you to take action, right? You made that choice. That's what I'm seeing here. Divinely guided to do so with the archangel. That's Uriel. Okay, 7th chakra, period. Your 7th chakra is open to its perfect and healthy state. So it's like you could be feeling spiritual presences and things and stuff like that around you. You also are aware when people are doing witchcraft and shit like that to try to affect you and stuff like that. Talk about some stupid ass shit. You understand? Talk about some, hey, little mama. Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. No, bitch. Get the fuck out before I kill you. Peace, love. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. 5th chakra archangel Gabriel. With the journey. You understand? Period. That part right there. Okay. So we got happy family here. Hostilities in the reverse. Journey card. Family no longer upset or angry or stuff like that. It's getting better, right? More healthier, blessed times. Hostilities in the reverse. There could be a conversation, you're needing to have with somebody, but we got journey. You may need to travel, okay, to go see somebody and to have this conversation or something. But with the door to value here, it's like you also wanted to move or relocate, because there's better opportunities for you abroad. You understand? Peace, love, and light. And it's like somebody they want their people, their family, and all of that type of shit to know that they ain't got no bad blood with them. They love them and all of that type of stuff, but they got to do what's best for them. They know that it's better ways for them to advance themselves and enhance their financial situation and things like that if they were to go abroad or move off. Period. Elevating life. Somebody traveling somewhere for something as well, to have some sort of conversation with somebody as well. With the 5th chakra archangel Gabriel, right? And it's like something about you could be far away from people and things like that, and your message still gets to them and stuff like that is what I'm seeing here. Saying exactly what people need to hear, when they need to hear it, period. Some of you translating spiritual messages to physical form. You're giving people messages from their ancestors or passed over loved ones and things like that as well. Period. Somebody, period. They know not to fuck with you no more. This woman straight up told somebody, I don't know who it was, but I heard her talking to the person. Somebody went to a woman for some spiritual counsel or guidance or something like that about you, and that woman told her straight up she's not finna read your energy. She's not finna go into your energy because she don't want to sacrifice her mediumship. In order to attack you and shit, people gotta release their spiritual gifts and abilities now. You done ranked up so motherfucking high, it's so fucking crazy. But yeah, and somebody literally just denied, doing some work up on you for somebody else because they know that if they do it, that they're gonna lose their mediumship. I had to look that shit up after listening to the conversation, and I looked up the word. The word is really talking about, it's the fact that the person has the ability to commune with spirits. You understand? Period. And she said she will not sacrifice her mediumship to come up against you. And who I'm talking about, she will not sacrifice her mediumship to come up against God, mama. Period. You understand? Period. Doors open it up. Like I told y'all, like it might look like I just be sitting around not doing shit and stuff like that, but I'm always working. You understand? Period. It's like I needed to start getting paid for the work that I be doing. You understand that part right there? Because I'm always working. You understand? Even when I be sleeping, I be working. You understand that part right there? So we got the angel of strength right here coming out. I had to get clear up on that message so people know and understand who I'm talking about, what I'm talking about right now. This is exactly. We already said that when we first started this shit. Sometimes we be talking to everybody. Right? And or sometimes we talking to specific people and things. Thing about it is what we doing here is what we want to do. You understand? Period. This ain't to entertain everybody. You hear me? A lot of times this shit going to be not entertaining, and it's going to be just very fundamental. You understand what I'm saying? Peace, love, and light. So we got the door to personal healing and happiness, right? And you expressing that second chakra, Archangel Ariel, right? And it's very beautiful, right? Your self-love and your honoring and things like that. You understand? It's beautiful energy. There's people out here who are resonating with that, and you're up in a very attractive energy at this time as well. And not chasing, you're attracting. What we say, doors is opening as well. Some sort of adjacent possibility, okay? An attachment in the reverse. So that's not a negative attachment, but the door is open. But it also has a negative attachment in the reverse, or attachment in the reverse. So whatever this is, the door's open because you've been authentic. Okay, also because something about you having a spiritual gift and ability, okay, with the goddess of the moon energy coming out. Okay, victory, you are a goddess as well. Right, I heard what Kevin Gates said about somebody. He said, you are a goddess, but you're a goddess of darkness and manipulation and things like that. And it's like, shit, who you talking about? Period. Because I bring the sun, my baby. Everybody know that. That part right there. You understand? And the rain and the other things and stuff like that. I'm taking light into the darkness. You understand what it said? That song I said, I was hearing that lyrics, and I don't know who been listening to my music, but I said from darkness to light, I'm taking light into the darkness. I ain't afraid to stand up. I'm even less afraid of falling. Okay, that part right there. So we got caring connections coming out. Storm warning in the reverse, and deceit in the reverse. So yeah, somebody cares about somebody, and it's genuine care. Like somebody could have been questioning that. Somebody could have literally been up on a mission doing some investigation and all kind of shit just to see if somebody really cares about them or some shit. I don't know. And it's like, before they open this door, I want to know, yeah, I need to make sure this person is genuine, period. That's understandable as well. I can understand that. And then before I open this door, I need to make sure this person is genuine, or whatever the case may be. And then got community here and all tied up in a reverse. It's like setting free a group of people or a community of people. You understand? Freedom, that type of shit. Yin yang here, balance, okay, as well. Okay, balancing spirituality with logical or practical energy as well. You understand? Peace, love, and light, not letting your passions and things like that control you and lead you to taking actions and things like that that could possibly bring destruction, chaos, and things. Whatever you doing is bringing peace and balance and healing. You understand? It's the choice, the decision of what direction that you chose to go in towards balance. You're awesome. You're amazing. Period. You're great. You're a legend. You're legendary. Oh my God, I'm extraordinary. Oh my God, that type of shit. Yeah, but everybody take care of peace, love, and light. All glory to God. Okay, you don't want to close out right there then. What's good though? I'll just try to press the button. Peace, love, and light. That part right there, somebody, yeah, it might not work for them. They toxic, so somebody went behind their back, you know, and rigged up some shit, right? Period. Because that person is being destructive. You know how they say the person press a button and then the bombs go, they button ain't gonna work. You understand? Because, yeah. Yin Yang here, walking away. Oh, they trying to press your buttons. You hear me? They want you to go off and all of this type of shit. And it's like that when they press that button, it used to work. Why is it not working? When I'm saying this or doing this, it's not working. You understand? Yeah. Peace, love, and light. Why is this person not going off? Why are they not getting so pissed off and mad and all this and that? Yeah, with the 6th chakra archangel Metatron, you were reading in between the lines, right? And you're very, very peaceful and you just walking away, right? That's what I'm seeing here. Because the person know that there's better out there. There's more to explore and things like that. There's more to live in life than sitting around with your irritating ass steady trying to push they fucking buttons. Period. So, yeah, we got somebody here who's lacked confidence, not able to speak up for themselves and stuff like that with the 5th chakra, Gabriel, in the reverse. 1st chakra, somebody could have been disturbed. Their root chakra could have been disturbed. This person could have went through some very tough shit, and then somebody put fear in them to make it so that they don't speak up for themselves or express themselves. They don't got the confidence to do so and things like that. Is what I'm seeing here. But it's like somebody is needing to trust God, you understand, or, you know, partners up with God and things like that. But yeah, it's like, because people could not want you to say certain things. Somebody could be lacking confidence, okay, up in all different types of areas. But when it's that root chakra, and it's somebody unstable and somebody don't got it together, they don't feel safe and they don't feel stable, and it's like they not really expressing that either. Somebody could have not felt safe enough to express their love, their feelings, their emotions for somebody, and somebody could have walked away as a result, okay? What is this? Yeah, and it's like somebody, the heart chakra, right? And it's like, yeah, somebody questioned whether or not somebody loved them and things, but it's like they never talked, they never asked, they never whatever. You understand? Somebody walk away from them, okay? But it's like confidence. You need to be confident. Choose to be confident, right? Somebody need to know how to face their fears and things like that or some shit. So we got storm warning that was flipped over, so that's in reverse. It's like, because somebody's on a path, they on a purpose, they walking in their purpose, so they're avoiding some sort of destruction, disaster, and things like that, and actually walking into a blessed new beginning. With that being said, all glory to God, everybody. You know, all glory to God. Take all our power back. You understand? We take all our power back, our energy back. You understand? Our wealth, our good health, you know? All that type of shit. Peace, love, and light. All glory to God. It's like when people when you uncertain, you unsure of who got your back, who down with you and shit, and you always finding yourself up in situations when you look around, nobody's around you but yourself and the spirits and shit that you really can't see and shit. Then shit, certain shit, you know, people be feeling like they got to do it by themselves and stuff like that. That's what I'm seeing there too. And it might not necessarily be the truth, but you know, when everybody busy and everybody got their own shit going on, you understand, you find yourself in the positions where you gotta take actions, you gotta make choices and decisions, and you gotta make them based off of what you feel is best for you and stuff, because there's nobody else around you consulting with you and things like that, putting shit in perspective for you or helping you to put shit in proper perspective, right? So yeah, we got some friends, family coming together, collaborating, spirit family members and things like that coming together, teaming up to collaborate, working together as well. We got magician with the 2 of cups as well here, period. Somebody with the 4 of swords, it's like pretty much manifesting healing over their connection with their soulmate or their best friend, or you understand, somebody they got a soul connection with. Okay, with that being said to everybody, and right, what's up with my birthday time being everywhere? You understand, with my birthday, not the time, but you know, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? Like that type of shit. What's going on? That part right there, we're gonna leave it alone for now. But understand, I'm aware. You hear me? I don't know what y'all doing and shit like that, but yeah, I'm very territorial. You understand? I know it's other people probably born on my birthday and shit, but that's my birthday. Oh my God. You got the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Earth energy here with the Sun card here and the Nine of Water. So it's like, yeah, you finna be happy as hell, girl. Period. You finna be happy as hell. Period. That's what I'm seeing here. You got a new beginning here. It's something about you getting whatever you want. And it's like you being with a person that wants you to get whatever you want. They want to spoil you. You're trustworthy. You're loyal. You understand? You bring happiness to this person's life and stuff like that. So why wouldn't they want you to be happy? And with that being said, everybody take care.